1/10/2026, right at 11:08 a.m. And I'm testifying for Jose and Josephine in a way. It's in the dark because, you need to shine the light of it. And I'm not sure where to show it really. But Joey did. How many years for drinking beer?
Fired probation.
Well, it started out that those who accused him left town.
Yeah.
Okay, those who really stole the beer left town. And they left it on Joey and said he did it. But his mommy worked at the store where his fingerprints were going to be there all over the place. Because he worked there and he helped his mom for free. Totally. But yet, they left him mercilessly. And, Joey went to Chicago with permission from his probation officer, though he didn't give him the paperwork. Inconveniently. Go away, you fly. Good God Almighty. And my poor Joey did 6 to 12 months in Cook County. Now, that's enough to make any man crazy. In Cook County?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or I'm going to put this on Joey. Are you ready? Is it just me? Cook County for 6 to 12 months, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and on nothing for drinking the stolen beer and trying to get jiggy with some chickie.
Yep. Mm.
Yeah. And he was just sitting there trying to drink his beer and get the lady, a little bit bubbly.
Why did they get lucky?
So he didn't get lucky. He just drank the stolen beer. He had nothing to do with it. And those guys, they took off and they left Joey hanging. And so he did 6 to 12 months in Joliet. Isn't that South Chicago or is it just me? No, he did Cook County.
Yep.
Which was South Chicago. I mean, in the worst way, right?
Yep.
I mean, your dad. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, we're dusty in the south of Texas, in Big Wells, actually, on January 10th, 2026. And your mommy, Mary, did she go and visit you in Cook County, or was that not until you got here to Texas?
So I got here.
Okay, so he did 6 to 12 months in Cook County, which was a nightmare altogether, especially when he was innocent. He was just trying to get jiggy with the chick.
Mm.
And he didn't care who brought the beer or how it came. He just drank it.
Yeah.
That's all he did. And some old man who couldn't see testified against him. But the judge said, we're going to plant a tree here in Texas in your honor, right, Jose?
Yep.
For what?
For stealing the beer.
But he didn't steal the beer, did
Nope.
He was just trying to get jiggy with the chickie. And they brought the beer. And so, hey, if you bring the beer, I'm going to drink the beer, right?
Yeah.
Did you ask where the beer was coming from? No, I wouldn't ask. I'd just be drinking that, bro.
No, I did ask. I did.
Well, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you did 6 to 12 months in Cook County, and then they transferred you here to Carrizo. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you did 6 months to a year in the Carrizo jail, right?
Yeah.
And you lit your cell on fire accidentally with a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
And it's a brick building, and you're going, hey, what am I going to burn but myself? You can't burn a brick building, can you, Jose?
Nope.
But yet, they beat the ever-living chips out of him.
Yeah, because they called me a motherfucker.
Accusing him of lighting his own cell on fire, which he's the only one that's going to burn in there. And he's going, get me out of here. I accidentally, because they allowed smoking, my head fell in the mattress. And it lit on fire, which happens, right, Jose?
Yeah.
There's no mystery. It's not the first time a lit head of a cigarette went into a mattress and lit it on fire, is it? Or is it just me? Please.
No.
Please call me crazy.
No, but it wasn't. It went in a fucking trash can, toilet paper trash can.
Oh, and he did that here in our rig.
Yep.
And that's the truth of it. Let me say it quite plainly. About 3 weeks ago, and today is, no, actually, about 6 weeks ago. Today is 1/10/2026, and about 4 to 8 weeks ago, Jose lost his head in the toilet paper back here at the can. Man, I guess I'll have to show it to you. Yeah, the can. Where's the can at?
By the bath, the toilet though.
I can't zoom any more up on it, but anyway, right there is the can. You can kind of see it there, man. And Joey accidentally dropped the head of his cigarette there by the can and accidentally lit the toilet paper on fire. And I want him. And he didn't mean to. He accidentally lit the toilet paper on fire. I said, I'm smelling smoke. Right, Joe?
Yep.
And it wasn't, he accidentally lost the head of his cigarette on the toilet paper. He didn't mean to light the fire, but I smelled it and I said, Joe, there's something wrong, bro. Something is on fire in our fucking rig. And if you look at it, it's going to go up like tinder. There's all wood there. You see all that wood? And it's liquid golded. We liquid golded all the wood. And it's going to go up like tinder. But Joey didn't mean to. He lost his head in the toilet paper. He didn't do it on purpose.
No.
He didn't. And yet, at, was it Carrizo Springs jail? They beat the chips out of you for starting that fire accidentally?
Yeah, they called me a motherfucker.
And what did they do to you in Carrizo?
They beat the shit out of me because they called me motherfucker. I go, nah, you motherfucker, come up and check. They came up and they opened the cell and beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, when all he could burn was himself in that cell. And then the judge, you know, the one who gave you 5 more years, and you did time here in Texas, right?
Yep.
After that year in Carrizo. And what institution did you go to, Joe?
It was up, they call it Three Rivers up there in, by Three Rivers, I think it's called Cross Burning Unit.
The Cross Burning Unit?
Yeah.
Here in Texas?
Yeah.
Do you remember what city that was?
No, I don't, you can Google it. Because Johnny went to the federal prison there. And it was just right across a couple miles down, you know, opposite direction. So he went to the prison, the same place. I mean, not the same prison, but location.
Just a couple miles away.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the prison you went to again?
Cross Burning Unit.
Cross Burning Unit. Cross Burning Unit. And you did what, 4 years there?
I did 5 years there.
On top of the 6 months to a year you spent in Korea?
Yeah.
And that judge, I don't know, we'll find out, but he planted a tree in your honor, didn't he?
Yeah, because he told me. Before you get out, there'll be a tree planted. They got out, there was a tree planted there.
And we're going to document this tree because Joey and I saw it. It's still there. Growing. Because Joey did 5 years in Cross
Burning Unit.
Cross Burning Unit for nothing, for just drinking stolen beer.
And
then you did 5 years probation.
Uh-huh.
And then you did, or parole. No, I'm sorry, forgive me. I was wrong. You did 5 years time, hard time. And then you did 5 years parole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you did 5 years probation. Is that correct?
Well, 5 years probation, then 5 years.
Well,
hard time.
Well, it was. Let me get this. You did 5 years hard time. In Burning Cross?
Yeah, Burning Cross Unit.
Burning Cross Unit, 5 years straight up. And then you did 5 years parole. Right? 5 years parole, right?
Yeah.
That's 10. And then you did 5 years probation.
Yeah.
That's 15, right?
Yeah.
15 years, pretty much, you know, where he had to be cool, and he was. That's the golden rule. Cool. He was a cool kitty. And what did you do during your time there? You made it your home, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah, flirted with the officer, direction
Well,
officer.
he didn't flirt with the officers. He recognized the beautiful feminine in them, the pretty ones.
Yeah.
And Joey would look at them, and let me zoom up. Quit yawning, please.
Well, I can't help it.
Well, and Joey would look at the divine feminine, and you didn't care if they were fat or chubby or anything, did you?
No.
What would you see in the wall, man, you saw?
I saw an angels, be honest.
The divine feminine?
Yep.
No disrespecting, right?
No.
You never undressed them with your eyes.
No.
But you recognized their beauty. It just says women cards. They loved you for that, didn't they?
Yeah. And I got one lady told me to stand up outside because I got written up, right? And he goes, stand up right here, and it's hot. Hot. About 90 degrees. Out in the sun. No trees. No trees. And she told me to stand. The bees started flying around me. I moved. And she goes, I didn't tell you nothing. I go, well, you stand right there in front of those bees. See if you won't move. And then I told the other lady, man, because she came out with a mink coat. And it was cold that one day. It's called lined up, right?
Right, the lineup.
Yeah, and it was the sack guy. He goes, oh, I love all you guys. I go, bullshit, you don't love all you guys because you came out with a fucking mink coat with gloves and we had with windbreakers and military jackets.
Not even hats, right?
Yeah, not even hats.
Not gloves nor hats.
Nope.
And you had to work out of that unit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she went away crying because she knew you were right, Joey?
Yeah, true. I made her fucking cry.
Because now I'm looking at you with your mane, okay?
Yeah.
Your big head of hair that would keep you warm. But in there, they shaved you bald, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now I want you to pull your hair back for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And look at me. Yes. That's how they had Joey, with no hair, with no hat, no nothing. And she had the audacity to come in with a mink coat. And the inmates had no hats. Imagine that skinhead.
Yeah.
It's a big head that loses a lot of heat. And we said, well, you said, we have no gloves or no hats or nothing. And you want us as Texas, you had to go out and do work, didn't you?
Yeah.
What kind of work did you have to do, Joey?
It's called hose squad.
At 1303. What is hose squad?
Where you go out in the field, you just go out in the field, right?
Right.
And you just fucking pull weeds up.
Right.
It's called learning experience.
You pull weeds up.
Yeah.
With no hat or no gloves or no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened is you got blisters on your hands, right?
Yeah.
And your head was really cold because you got a big head. And you lose a lot of heat out of that. And you were kind of frozen doing that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're standing in line, you're seeing her with her hat and her fur coat, and you're going, hey, I got to go out and pull weeds and chips with no hat and no gloves, and I'm getting blisters.
Yeah.
And now I want you to take your hat off, little Miss Lady. Take your fur coat off and join me, will you? To pull those weeds with no fur coat and no hat and no gloves. And let's see how you fare for 5 years. Well, isn't it what happened when you shined a light on it, Joey? They had you gloves and hats the next day, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The next day. They had you hats and gloves, didn't they?
Yeah. And then all of the CEO officers say, you gotta be my right-hand man. And I go, what do you mean right-hand man? He goes, when I tell these guys to do hose squad, on the double, that means hard labor, just boom, just hitting the ground. Boom,
Right.
boom.
And you said to him, I ain't gonna be your bitch, man.
Yep.
I ain't gonna dominate these men. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You fool. I don't follow you, fool. I'm in the grit with the chit with my fellow inmates, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the next day, after you were done with that lay day in her fur coat and thinking she's all that, they delivered you gloves and hats, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you were freezing to death in the south of Texas. And this was 1984, when Joey was about 20, less or minus. And I'm on 1537. I don't know what's going on here, but I have a lot of uploads to do. But she listened to you.
Mm-hmm. My father, she resigned.
Well, she probably sold her fur coat so you guys could have hats or gloves and gloves to work in the fields, because you did 5 years where here in Texas?
Somewhere up there in the fucking Three Rivers.
Well, it was here in Texas.
Yeah.
3 Burns Cross?
At Bernie Cross.
Bernie Cross, Texas. You did 5 years. And then you did 5 years of parole, did you not?
Yeah.
And you had to report to your parole officer how many times a month? Once a month at least, right?
Yeah, about once a month.
Once a month. A piss test when they wanted it. Mm-hmm. And then you did 5 years probation, is that right?
Well, 5 years probation, then 5 years jail time, and then 5 years parole.
So that's 15 years, right, Joe?
Yeah.
5 and 5 and 5 is 15.
Mm-hmm.
For drinking beer that somebody else stole. For nothing. And that tree is still there, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
And you know what was the greatest thing at 1703 for Joey? Is that he rose above it anyway. And he saw the beauty in that lady. He saw her fur coat and how it wasn't right and stuff, but more than that, he saw her light. That's why she couldn't sleep that night. And it was rolling around in her head. She couldn't get over it, actually. I have this fur coat that's worth a lot of money. And these inmates don't even have hats or gloves. Show your hands, Joey. They didn't have hats or gloves when they were picking anything. And Joey saw her beauty in, but yet called her on her chips and said, "Hey, honey, I love you, but you ain't shit. You come walking in with a fur coat while we're freezing to death? Are you kidding me? While we're freezing?" And it set a precedence here in Texas. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but at 1818, I don't think I am.
Oh?
And so Joey did 5 years. Well, first he did Cook County for a year to 12 months. And then when he got transferred to Texas in Carrizo, he got another 6 to 12 in Carrizo. And they fed him good, but it was bullshit. Because the other witnesses split the shit and left it on Joey.
Mm-hmm.
And put it on a 80 or 90-year-old man who couldn't even see straight and laid it on Joey. No evidence. And poor Mary, his mother, went to see Joey one time in prison, didn't she?
Yeah.
Did she go all the way to Chicago?
No, she never went to Chicago.
She went here to Texas to cross whatever?
Called Burning Unit.
Cross Burning Unit. You're in Texas, right?
Yeah.
What city was that located in?
I don't remember. You could Google it.
All right. And your mommy came and saw you one time, right?
Yep.
And what was that like, if you please? I won't interrupt you. I'm documenting.
Well, she said, "Neil, I can't. It's too much travel time, you know. And I already got the resource, you know, to visit you."
Mm-hmm.
I go, "Mom, don't worry about it. If you can't visit me, at least show me one time. But I see when I get out. That's it." So a letter took her that day. But then went back to Chicago. So she had no transportation to get back and forth.
So she saw you one time.
Yeah.
At the Cross Breeding Center here in Texas. And she knew you were okay.
Uh-huh.
And that you were going to be okay. Because you're strong, even though you're innocent as chips. But your mother couldn't bear to see you in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to look. I see spirits flying around you. It's your mommy. It could be a fly, but I don't think so.
Mm.
Your mommy, if you look at me, Laurel Ann Ryder, I'm just documenting for posterity. She looked at you and she said, Mijo, I can't stand to see you this way. At the Cross Breeding Centers, and I can see you one time because I can't take this, Jose. You did not deserve this. You were innocent, baby.
I know, Mom.
All you were trying to do was get jiggy with the chickie. And if Laurel Ann Ryder, your lady today, brought you beer and say, hey, baby, I brought beer, would you care if that was stolen?
No.
No. He wouldn't even question. Just like he didn't question the dudes that brought the beer that they stole from his mother's store that day. But yet, who took the blame, Joey?
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah.
All of it.
Mm.
And if I'm correct anyway, I don't know, please tell me if I'm wrong. Did you grow a tree or did you make it your home?
I made my home.
You didn't really grow a tree, but you did, kind of, sort of.
They made the jail. Oh.
But the judge planted a tree in your honor, didn't he?
Yes.
And that tree is still there, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
It's right in Carrizo, isn't it?
Yeah, by the courthouse, the old courthouse.
And I feel the wind now.
Yeah.
Joey warned me about the wind last night, but I didn't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel the wind. I didn't feel the air in it. And I'm not arrogant at 2244. I'm not arrogant, but Joey felt the wind. I didn't. And the wind of truth is blowing, and it's evident. Now, according to you, at 23 straight up, and the Holy Spirit's here, because otherwise I would be out of gigs. And I wouldn't be able to document it. That tree is still growing out in front of that courthouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the judge said, you don't have to plant a tree, Jose. I'm going to plant one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be growing in Carrizo in your honor. Jose Andras Tervinio, 11/24/64. What is your social? No, you don't need to know his social. I know it. I know it. All right, and that's nobody's business. But why did he do it and rise above it? Because he's a lion. Joey was never lying, though they lied on him. Same as Michael Rubin LaPupu, who lied on his lady.
Buddy.
That's a whole nother equation. Joey did the time, though he did nothing.
Matter of fact, I saw the guy, right? Jesse Pettis, right?
Right.
And he's the one to apologize to me. Because I did not do it. You know?
Yeah, you was trying to get jiggy with the chickie.
Yeah, but his daddy said he saw him. He saw me and all that. And it was more evidence, more witness against me. That's why I couldn't really prove it.
Well, he said he saw you across the street at the liquor store, right? But he was 90 years old, and he didn't have his glasses, and it was nighttime, right?
Yes.
It was nighttime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I mean, from across the street, could he really see?
No, no.
And he was 90 years old. His eyes weren't really right, really, especially in the shadows, right, Joey? And there was more, he said he thought it was Joey. But really, in the shadows, it could be anybody. Couldn't it, Joey?
Yeah.
Those other two mofoies who stole the beer, who you said, hey, my mom owns that store, and they said, hey, we will steal the beer and lay it on Joey. He's not going to know any better. He's trying to get jiggy with the chickie. And we're going to bring the stolen beer to his proximity. And we're going to say, hey, we scored. We scored. Hey, you can get her a little more bubbly and get closer. Get a little closer. Now, don't be shy. And he said, hey, I can get her a little more, so I might be able to get into her panties or pussy or as a cat would do. He wasn't interested in the beer or where it came from. He was interested in her. And getting in her pants, with all due respect.
Yeah, but I didn't get lucky.
What did you get instead?
15 years. I killed somebody I didn't do.
I have to stop this because I have to pack a cigarette and upload this to YouTube because it demonstrates exactly how
corrupt Texas is.
No, not just Texas. The whole judicial.
New Mexico too.
Well, especially Michael Rubin Ledoux. 585-920-546. 1220 or 2157 at 409 Tanaha Avenue, Maxwell, New Mexico 87740. And the sin you don't want to look into, though you know, though I've reported it, and Joey has witnessed him crucifying me mercilessly as Laurel Ann Ryder, just trying to protect my First Amendment and my Second Amendment to protect myself and defend myself. But didn't Colfax County deny me my First Amendment and my Second Amendment?
They deny everything.
Yeah, that's definitely yes. My right to, number one, have my First Amendment, my freedom of speech, and number two, to have the Second Amendment, which guarantees me the right to defend myself against such attacks. But yet, I was denied that. And that's kind of is the beginning and the end of it. At 28:08, I'm going to leave it and upload it. We love you totally, and the truth does abundantly.